Hello everyone. It's a beautiful March morning. The birds are chirping and it's time to do Dark Moon in Lilith in Virgo. Yay! Couldn't sleep last night and I spent all night making this little peep portrait. He's the best. Also, really fun person / celebrity to draw. Anyway, Dark Moon Lilith in Virgo. Got my tea and I'm ready to spew astrological information. So the essence of Dark Moon Lilith in Virgo is essentially the illusion of a damsel in distress. She is a projection of one's inferiority complex onto others. Her role typically is in the managerial sect of a workplace, for example, co-workers or supervisors. Some adjectives to describe a Lilith and Virgo individual would be vindictive, greedy, cynical, provocative, inefficient, petty, critical, analytical, cold, frigid, parasitic, dependent, whiny. Some notable celebrities would be Mariah Carey, Zooey Deschanel, Kylie Jenner, the Antichrist, Mark Wahlberg, William Shakespeare, Fidel Castro, Hugh Hefner, Michelangelo, Ewan McGregor, Jennifer Connelly, Camila Cabello. So what do we get? We get a sort of a reclusive feminine energy that's intense without being extremely burdensome, but kind of, what I mean by burdensome is more of like in a lukewarm, moderate manner. I don't know, let's just keep going. So this is the karma of a slave, a bootlicker, a sadistic doctor, one who violated the Hippocratic Oath in some way, shape, or form. Positive attributes are that they're detail-oriented, level-headed pragmatism. Lilith in Virgo is a tireless worker that is never afraid to carry out municipal or low tasks, assignments. They're constantly looking towards self-improvement. They tend to be respectful of laws, traditions, and they have a strong sense of duty as well as a deeply embedded inner intelligence. And this is what makes them such good leaders in the workplace, because of this natural ability towards respecting structures, and it comes from a place of wisdom that's really it's very strong subconscious influence in the Lilith and Virgo individual. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows for these people, and it's not for nothing second to most difficult placement in terms of Lilith signs. right after Cancer. And what this means with some negative attributes would be a hypochondria, a very invasive hypochondria, where one obsessively cleans but can never get rid of the dirtiness or uncleanliness. And again, this can be an illusion, or it can be physically manifested in some way, shape, or form. But the negative strain of Lilith and Virgo is they're a slave. They have this dirtiness that they cannot shed from themselves, which they can only do through strong karmic shift of their fate, which is a video for some other time. They can have a cold or perverted attitude due to this, and this comes from suppressing their instincts because they're so focused on this flaw that they see, this dirtiness, this, whether it be real or imagined, they just see it, and they immediately they become very, there's a side of them that's very disabused or disillusioned. And this could result in the inability to relax or chill out, unfortunately. And also, something very dangerous in this position is that they tend to, in life, be trapped in subservient positions, and this can manifest in numerous ways. But an example would be looking after sick people or carrying out the dirty work. Basically, they're the underdog, always cornered into undertaking the less desirable aspects of life. And they have a tendency towards humiliation, whether it be of themselves or others. This is a dominant aspect of them. There's just something about them that's, whether it's fearing humiliation or causing humiliation, it's just a fixation of this particular sign in general. And in terms of sex, they have a tendency, as a result of this fixation on humiliation, to towards sexual shame or repression of sexual instincts, which goes along with that. And this can be played out in perhaps degrading sex roles or fantasies. And again, stressful, overbearing daily obstacles, and overall, they have a talent of feeding into other people's sense of guilt, and this works in order as a manipulation tactic to get what they want. Again, that damsel in distress that just can't seem to help herself, and because she's so acute and aware of the structures around her, she imposes that on others around her, and in order to help herself, she lures them into this mindset that they're also less than perfect, if not extremely unclean, so to speak. Some additional frustrations that Lilith and Virgo individuals should beware are alcoholism, food poisoning, damaged health to the intestines or stomach, earthquakes, subway accidents, and workplace harassment. So I this video gave you a sense or a flavor of this dark moon Lilith in Virgo, and I hope you have